Well, hello there. Welcome to the show. I'm Tom, your host, and this is Tom's Day Trips the Cruise Show. Today we're going to talk about NCL. Well, NCL is thinking of opening up two controversial cruise ports they put a ban on back in 2022. And with all the newest ships being built between now and 2036, amongst the three of NCL's lines, NCL, Oceania, and Regents of the Sea, they're going to do a retirement on some of their older ships. Well, let's find out. Before we do that, we have to roll the intro. All right, we're back. Okay, let's talk about NCL with their lifting bans on two controversial cruise ports. One's going to be in 2026, the other one's going to be in 2027. Now, back in 2022, NCL put a ban on St. Petersburg, Russia, due to the Ukraine war. Well, they're looking into 2026. If everything goes right, civil unrest is at a minimum, the war has ended, and it's safe for passengers to go back to St. Petersburg, Russia. They are looking into lifting the ban on St. Petersburg, Russia in 2026. We can go back as a cruise community to St. Petersburg, Russia. So I think that's a great thing. They're also thinking in 2027, same thing, if everything goes right with the civil unrest and the war that's going on, they're thinking about reopening and lifting the ban on Israel. So, like the same thing, there's a war in Gaza going on, civil unrest. So if everything is safe for us cruisers to go back to Israel, they're thinking of lifting the ban so we can start cruising to Israel once again. Like I said, none of this is set in stone. None of this is planned as a cruise. These are just things you're looking into. If things go right, that's what they're planning on doing. So that's great. I'm glad they're thinking ahead and they're planning things to keep the cruises going to many multiple locations throughout the world. And that's awesome. So that's all I have to say about that. All right, and next thing we're going to talk about with all the new ships that NCL Holding is putting out, Norwegian Cruise Line Holding, is putting out amongst their three lines, which is Norwegian Cruise Line, Oceania, and Regents of the Sea. They got 13 new ships between now and 2036. The question is, are they going to be retiring any of the older ships? I mean, you have some older ships that were built in 1998, 1999, like the Spirit, the Sky. These are some older ships on the NCL line. And the answer is no, they won't. They're not going to be retiring any of the older ships. And as they build the 13 new ones, they're just going to be added to the fleet. And they're going to keep the older ships, because the older ships have a quaint feel about them. It's just, I don't know, it's just a different feel. I've been on the Jewel class ships, and I've been on the Viva, the Breakaway, the bigger ships, and it just, I don't know, it just has a different feel for it, some of the older ships. And the Jewel class ships are some of the older ships that was built in the early 2000s, and they just have a different thing, a different quaintness about them. So I'm kind of glad that NCL is not going to be retiring any of their older ships as they're building these new ships. So that's a plus for NCL. Okay, that's about it that I have for you tonight. I do appreciate you tuning in, watching. Hopefully this information was really good for you. And I do ask you to subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, hit the notification bell so you get notified when my videos do come out. And once again, thank you very much. And, I will definitely be seeing you out there somewhere on a cruise ship. Thank you for watching. Bye.